not misunderstand it. This is not power of your creation!
And what is happening, YouTube? Y'all know me, E FooLy. Shouts out to the clan real quick, man. As you can see, we ranked up. We hit rank 2. We hit the milestone for the week, which is 100,000. Next week we won't hit level 2 because it's just another 100,000 will not get us to level 2. We'll be probably a little bit under level 2, and that's just the way. If you're new to this, you know, they didn't want us to get a level per week. So every week they add a little bit more to each level. Well, every level they add a little bit more XP that you need to get that level. So I think next week is like 120,000 that you need, and you're only able to get 100,000 a week. So shouts out to the clan. You see we got 97 members. I guess a couple people left, which I don't care. Shouts out to everybody that contributed to getting all the Ingrams this week, man. Y'all been a blast. And like I said, we got level 1. Right now I want to talk to y'all about Omega level weapons, man. A lot of people have been messaging me, and when I say a lot of people, I'm talking about people I'm running into, whether I'm doing Gambit, Blindwell, just doing public events. Yo, how did you get that MisFit? Or how did you get the rolls on the MisFit? Is that MisFit good? And I'm telling you, the MisFit base damage, just the base specs of the gun is just fucking phenomenal. So this is definitely a gun you want to be on the lookout for. If you get one to drop, you need to spec your rolls, see what you got. But I'm gonna tell you right now what is the best rolls for this weapon, especially game style, because the one that I pulled is good for PvP, PvE alike. And I'm an auto rifle dude, man, and I've been playing Destiny since D1 week 1. So I know about all the perks and what they do and what they don't do and what you want on an auto rifle. Auto rifles are mid to up close, you know what I'm saying? They're not long range weapons, so don't be looking for a auto rifle to do long range shit. That's what you have scout rifles and pulse rifles for. But this one, the two main perks you want is high impact reserve, which is basically glass half full from D1, and Zen moment, which is the more bullets you land, the more steady the weapon will be. As far as your secondary perk, high caliber rounds is a big plus. With high caliber rounds, you stagger any enemy. So in PvP, you stagger ads. In PvE, you stagger people that you're going into gunfights with. Wow. And that's really crucial if you're doing strafe games and you're getting into a lot of one-on-one matches and you want to get a little bit of the edge, because when you stagger them, their hair triggers, like, you know, buck up. Sometimes they get a buck up headshot if they're aiming towards your chest, but if they know you got high caliber rounds, they may just aim for your chest anyway. Fuck flared magwell. So with this, I don't need, because I have Zen moment, I don't need to rely on stability perks. If I didn't have Zen moment, then on an auto rifle, you want it to be steady. You want to have more stability because you don't want it to be all over the place, because the base spec of this weapon is rapid fire, and with any rapid fire you need stability. That's just, you know, this is what you need. Okay, the backup mod I put on it is backup mag. When I say backup mod, anyway, back to this backup mag, and that's to give me a higher clip size, so I'm just shredding through people. And I know some people will say, well, don't you want rampage? Zen moment rampage would be a good PvE weapon, but I wouldn't get it because it's not, you're not gonna run into a lot of situations where you need rampage, or where you're gonna have, because rampage, it doesn't last. It has like maybe a 3 to 5 second timer, less than 5 seconds. I want to say 3 seconds per rampage, meaning it stacks up to 3, and you only have about a good 3 seconds before, you know, it wipes and you go back to 0. This, I don't have to depend on that proc. So let's say I'm getting into a gunfight and I proc my rampage, but then nobody else is around that I can't get, or if somebody's out of distance, I just wasted rampage. But let's say I'm down to, like, you know, I just had a gunfight and I'm down to, you know, 30 in the mag. So now I'm down to my part of the weapon where I'm doing a little bit more damage. You see what I'm saying? So once I get there, I'm pretty much gonna have an edge on anybody I get into a gunfight with, especially with you know, PvE is kind of self-explanatory with the ads and them running up. You know, you want to have a little bit more damage. Only thing I would say about this is with year 2, all your weapons are, you know, static of how they are, meaning I can't get this in every element. This only comes in arc, and it's just an arc weapon. I have to look for a different one if I want to move to Void, probably use some D1 or year 1 stuff that I have. But this weapon, I had to, when I first started shooting, I was like, yo, I need to see what other roles come on this, because this is probably going to be one of my main. This is Omega level right here. Let's see some of the gameplay from it. Trying to think, what else do I want to say about it? Like I said, so all of my perks, I went for range instead of going for stability. Like I would spec into my scope and my secondary perk to go to range, because these are static. I can't pick anything else with this, but my secondaries that I can pick, I would lean towards stability like I told you. But since I got Zen Moment, you'll see from the gameplay that it really doesn't matter. So if we go to PvE, you know, up against ads, it absolutely shreds, and it's like a laser beam. And it reminded me of that one Osiris auto rifle, but it didn't have any damage perks on it, but it was a laser beam. I forget the name of it. I don't have it on me, but if you did, piece of hair just went on my mouth. My beard is long as fuck right now because I got 2 weeks off. That's just a side moment. But if you look at it, it's just like that. I forget what it's called. Null Calamity, that's what it is, because I have my DIM up. Null Calamity, but it didn't have any damage perks. Oh, that's the only thing I didn't like about the Null Calamity. Other than that, the range on this, like I said, you want to try to get it as high as you can because you have a stability perk, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you saw the gameplay, PvE, it absolutely shreds, especially up against any type of enemy. I use this in Gambit. I use this in everything, basically, because it's one of my highest lights. I infuse anything that I get secondary into this. PvP, gunfights, you see, it shreds. It absolutely shreds up against kids. If they come up close on you, if they have, it's basically going to come down to strafe game, you know what I'm saying? Or if they have a good, what's that SMG that just came out? Trackless Waste. Trackless Waste is another one I'm going to do on Omega level on, because it absolutely rips shit. But yeah, this is definitely one of the guns you want to get. Is goes up as Omega level type shit. I mean, you got to get you one of these MisFits. That's pretty much it on, you know, the showcase of this MisFit. If you have any questions, please put it down in the comments. If I missed anything, please add it, because like I said, I've been going through a lot of weapons, and if you got one that's better, or you got one that matches up a little bit more that I need to look out for perk wise, go ahead and put it down in the comments. Because like I said, if I get one with Zen Moment and Rampage, I'll probably keep both of them, but I use this one more for PvP than PvE. You know what I'm saying? PvE, yeah, you might want to lean a little bit more to Rampage, Zen Moment and Rampage. That'd be God tier for PvE. You know what I'm saying? I will be doing a message or a video on this one too, man, and I'll show you why this is just the best grenade launcher. You want to look out for this one too, the Edge Transit. That's going to be a new one. It's a 120, not a 150 round per minute. But yeah, closing out the video, you see your boy week 1 recap. You know what, I'm gonna do that in a different video. I'm not gonna say that now, but anyway, make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Like I said, if you got another weapon that I should be on the lookout for, put it down in the comments, man. I'm trying to check out everything, but right now, you see I'm on that motherfucking grind right now. If you need help with anything that's Destiny related, hit me up, send me a message. People have sent me a message plenty of times from the clan. I always help them first before I help randos, but you know, that's my clan. I gotta look out for them being the clan leader, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, E FooLy running the game. You don't believe that? Suck my wang. I'm out.
Ooh, E FooLy signing the fuck out.
Spread the word, I'm back breaking, bitch.